The project brief that we were given was conversation pieces, and I took that to mean places which we can create, which encourage conversation between strangers, or people, provide a space that you can relax and sort of contemplate in. And for the project, I was thinking of the most primitive form of space like that. And since I'm an architect, kind of trying to reduce architecture to its basics is of course challenging, but I guess it's part of the field of interest I have. So we thought taking shade from the sun under a canopy of clouds is maybe the most basic form of roof that you could think of. So yeah, I think of this as like a experimental form of architecture. It's a kind of living organism of a roof, and I guess it's like an architectural ecosystem. So at the bottom, these clouds are generated with a mixture of soap and water and helium gas, and they're on a timer system which controls the density of these things and the rhythm with which they form. And they float up and are caught by a net which is suspended from the roof. And then as those accumulate, they create either a mass which blocks out this kind of sun lamp that we have behind, or they disappear into the, disintegrate and become feed back into the system. We thought it's more interesting to vary it through the day. That's why we created that kind of timer system. So it's different every time you come to it. It's not like a static thing. It's dynamic. It's a living thing. This project wasn't about making a meteorological system or like an exact imitation of a cloud. It was more about the feeling and the experience that you get, the way it filters light and reflects light at the same time. So just looking at the simple materials that are available, we found that water and soap had kind of conveyed that materiality of the cloud most simply, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. It can be so simple as that. Every child who visits this exhibition is drawn to this corner, and I think wants to stay here the whole day. But also, it brings out the child in the. So there's an old man just sitting in that chair over there for about an hour yesterday, and just with a smile on his face, which is just nice. It's nice to be able to produce work that does that. I mean, it's great. Immediate feedback from people.